Hey guys, I am making sarson ka saag. I've been wanting to make this forever. I have shared palak ka saag, but sarson ka saag is mustard leaf saag, and that is the real sarson ka saag cooked in India. But I have never ever found fresh mustard leaves here in the UK. And I went to another town in Kent, here where I live, and they had fresh mustard leaves. So I grabbed 4 bunches and I thought, that's it, I'm going to share the recipe with you. It's still not the extremely traditional way. Everyone has their own way to make it, adding different ingredients here and there, but I'll show you how I make it. So I found these fresh mustard leaves and I bought 4 bunches from the shop, and you can see that the shape of the leaves is a bit different. A few of the leaves have gone yellow, but that is absolutely fine because I'm just quite amazed and happy that I found them in the first place. So I'm just going to use all the leaves, yellow, green, everything. And the key is to get rid of the stems because they are a bit hard and not so easy to chew. So I'm just going to chop it up into smaller chunks and cook them down. So because I've got so many leaves, I'm just going to start cooking them down one bunch at a time. So I've got one bunch in, and once that whittles down a little bit, I'm going to add the other bunch and then continue to do so with all the leaves until I have used them all up. Now some people like to cook it in a way that instead of wilting it down at this stage, chop them up really finely and then not use the mixer in the end, but actually just smash it up with a potato masher. So you can do either of the things. You can cook it this way, or you can just chop it up really finely. So once that has cooked down for a good 10 minutes on low heat, you can see it's all completely wilted. Now I should have added some handful of spinach leaves to these leaves while they were cooking, but I kind of forgot. So I'm just putting the mustard leaves in the mixer, and I wilted spinach leaves separately, just a small handful, and I'm adding it to it. With this, I'm going to add just a little bit of garlic, so 2 cloves and a little piece of ginger, just a little piece of ginger, and then I'm going to blitz it up. If you're finding it difficult to blitz, then you can add a splash of water. Also add some green chilies, because a little bit of heat in this sarson ka saag is absolutely delicious. So just blitz it up until you have a kind of a smoothish paste. Because this has got so much fiber, it won't go completely smooth. I'm going to finely chop an onion. I'm using the same pan. Heat a couple of tablespoons of oil, a couple of whole dried red chilies, and then go in the chopped up, finely chopped up onions, which I'm going to cook until they are beautifully golden, which doesn't take too long. I'm also going to add a couple of garlic cloves, grated straight into the onions, and cook it all together. Now you can see it is beautifully golden, and that's when you know that this is done. I'm going to add the blitzed up saag to these onions. Now you can see it's really thick. So the sarson ka saag is never very watery. It's not supposed to be like a very liquidy dish. So I'm just adding maybe around 100 ml of water to the saag and mixing it all up, just because it gives it a really nice consistency to eat with rotis. Adding a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and if you want, you can add a little bit more chili powder, but I think I've added enough green chili and red chili to this, so I'm just going to skip that. And look at this beautiful sarson ka saag, absolutely stunning. And here is my sarson ka saag. So you can see it's so different to spinach saag, because this one has got all these has got so much texture, whereas when you make it with just spinach, it can come out as a plain puree. But this one and this one is not kind of really very runny consistency. It's more like a beautiful paste. It's got such a distinctive smell of mustard, of course, but Absolutely stunning. And really important to have a big blob of butter just melting into the saag. Sarson ka saag has got so much history behind it, and some people add spinach leaves to it, some don't. Some add some other leaves like kind of fresh green chickpea leaves, or kind of a fenugreek. So everyone has their own take on it, and I don't think there's anything right or wrong. I just love adding a dash of spinach because it just makes it taste quite nice and balances out the flavor of mustard leaves. Time to taste. Now, this is just for our family, so I'm just going to take a spoonful out. This is heavenly and a classic combination with makki ki roti. Now, makki means sweet corn, and the makki ka atta is the polenta, or what is it called? It's cornmeal. Yeah, so cornmeal, and the flatbreads are made with cornmeal only. So because it's cornmeal, it's not really easy to have like a normal dough and roll it out normally. So it's a labor of love, because you have to kind of pat the whole flatbread down little by little, and then it's, yeah. If you want to see the recipe for that, then let me know in the comments below. I'm just gonna go for this. Look, all the butter is melting. Oh, oh, that is beautiful. I haven't had this kind of real saag outside of India ever, because there's so much. When you eat it outside in a restaurant and stuff, it's full of spinach, so you can't really taste the sarson, and this is just mainly sarson. That spinach, just a handful of spinach leaves, I don't know, just add a little bit of green color as well. So oh, so delicious, so different. If you do get a chance and get hold of sarson, which is mustard leaves, then please do give this a go. Don't forget to subscribe. You can try it with just spinach if that's what you have, but to get the real experience, try it with sarson ki leaves. Right, don't forget to subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.